What's going on, everybody? Kennybomb is in the building, and after this recent noob sidebot trailer, I think it's pretty safe to say the Animalities in Mortal Kombat 1 will be pretty unpredictable. He's an alligator. Who predicted an alligator? But that's okay, because we can still try. I asked you guys what animals the women of Liu Kang's new universe would turn into, and the results were pretty interesting. So today, we're going to check those out and see if we can nail at least one of them. Let's get into it.
Run, boy, they coming on.
Alright, so today we are looking at the women of Mortal Kombat 1. And you guys actually have some really good picks here. A lot of them even better than mine. And listen, we did Natara in the last video, so I don't want to hear it. Let's go ahead and start off with the first woman, which a lot of people probably won't like, but it's Cyrax. Now, we already know what Cyrax turns into, but we haven't spoken about her in a prediction video yet, so we got to throw her in here with the girls. Cyrax turns into the Hornet. And I originally put this Hornet jacket on Takeda, but you know what? If you look at Cyrax's design, it's perfect. Some of them kind of feel kind of random, but some of them feel right. And we'll see that as we go along in this video. But I think the Hornet for Cyrax, they cooked. That one is absolutely perfect. But one thing I got to point out that I don't really like about these is their arms being out under here. I don't know what it is, but when you actually see them fighting and they lift up their arms and you see the skin, don't like it. I need them to be full robot. The fingers are fine because, of course, she has to handle the bombs, but the arms being out, kind of crazy. But let's go ahead and move on to the next one. And this is one we actually don't know yet. And this is one y'all actually got me on as well. Our next one is Tanya. So I asked you guys what animal Tanya should turn into, and Gabriel Martin got the most votes when he said it's gotta be a tiger, because that's a good idea for Tanya. Now, the tiger was already teased, and when we saw the tiger, I told y'all I was getting Kitana vibes from it. But after actually looking at it and looking at Tanya, I think y'all might be right. Again, these things have been kind of random, so I don't know, but if they're gonna take one piece of something from a character, I think Tanya's attire fits so well into this tiger, it's really nothing else you can go to. So Gabriel Martin, I agree with you 100%. I'm gonna change my mind. I think you're right. I think Tanya has to be the tiger. But let's go ahead and move on to the next pick, and we'll go with another one that we know. That's gonna be Molina. Now, I would not have predicted a praying mantis for Molina, just because when they announced the Animalities, I really thought they were going to go with like animals only and not insects and bugs, but I actually do like to see the insects in here. I think it was really good and really smart to kind of get them in, because there's only so many animals you can go with, and this praying mantis works perfect for Molina, so I think they nailed it. I couldn't think of anything better, especially because if you look at her fatalities, they all really kind of center around her taking her mask off and eating their heads or eating some part of their body. Praying Mantis does the same thing. I think they made it work perfectly. So this was the right, if not the perfect choice for Molina. Now the next one. This next one is kind of crazy, because for Sindel, I went with a different option than the one that we came out here, but I think this one is pretty good. I don't quite get it though. Jiv3019 says a cougar, for obvious reasons. I don't know what those reasons are, Jiv. You gotta explain them to me. I don't know. You gotta let me know in the comment section. But a cougar for Sindel, I'll give y'all a little spoiler alert. I said a white wolf for Sindel, just because her hair is white and, you know, she really gives me those vibes. But a cougar, if they do a cougar, I mean, we know what's going on. So, hey, I would love it. Let's make Sindel a cougar. I think that is the perfect choice. If they do this one, y'all, listen. They know what they're doing. Just keep that in mind. All right, the next one, we're going to go to one that we already know, and that's Sector. Good old Sector. Another one of the new girls. And as y'all can see, she got the arms out under here too. I don't like it. For Sector, they went with a rhino. Now, this is one I think they kind of dropped in like one of those spinning wheels, and whatever the ball lands on is what you pick, because a rhino for Sector? How do we come up with this? I don't get it. But I do like that they made the rhino. Like, if you look at it, it's like a reddish rhino. You can see the red tinge all over him. So, you know what? At least they kind of worked that in. But Somebody said it might have something to do with her personality. It's being relentless. Maybe that's what it is. If that's what it is, then I can get behind it. But this kind of makes me think, this along with Noob Saibot. We'll talk about him in another video, but they're kind of random. But you know what? I think I actually prefer the randomness of them because of Lee May. When I asked you guys what Lee May should turn into, 2007 Rick's answer got the most votes, and it was a Chinese guardian lion, just like the one she brings out with the fireworks. You know what? That's the easy answer. For Lee May, this is one I would like to get more unpredictable on, because she already has the thing flying around her all the time. All she would really have to do is call that out and really like phase into it and go do the animality on the opponent. I don't like it. It's too simple, too easy. I would rather see Lee May be something random, much like a Noob Saibot. So this is the one that got the win, and this is the one that's kind of like the obvious decision, and you do have those obvious decisions like Liu Kang as the dragon, Scorpion as the scorpion. Let's do something different with Lee May. Let's make hers unpredictable, much like a Sector or Noob Saibot. And I'm not saying that the alligator is bad for Noob Saibot, because I love the way they did it when the first one came up, and then you had Saibot come out from the back, and it looks like they're actually going to have him grab the legs and kind of rip them apart like the Mortal Kombat 9 fatality. So it's good. It's random, but it's good. And the last one we have here is the girl Kitana. And I actually love what you guys picked for Kitana. Previously, I said she should be the tiger, and you know what? After looking at the blue on her attire, it doesn't make sense, but what you guys picked actually makes a lot more sense. Brian Frizen's answer had the highest votes, and I agree with it 100% because, as stated, the blue is beauty. It's my favorite color, so I love the way she looks, and there's really only one animal who can match that beauty, and it is a peacock. But again, the peacock is not murderous. So what are we going to do to make this peacock kill somebody? I guess it has a sharp beak, so you take that peacock and have him walk up to the opponent and beak him to death? I don't know, but I mean, look at it. If you build something like this into Mortal Kombat 1's beautiful universe, that peacock is going to shine. And I think it should shine for nobody else but Kitana. So these are some pretty good picks y'all got here today. Do you not agree with one of them? Let me know in the comment section. But thank y'all for tuning into this video. Do not forget to drop a like on it and smash that subscribe button if you haven't already. We'll be back with the next one next week. Bomb Squad, let's get to that.